Gang. So top boys, man, it's your boy Legendary Donald back another reaction today. We got JxmyHighRoller. The Warriors should have never won this championship. Now, this could either go both ways. We can go back maybe a year from now and say this did not age well. Or we can go back and be like, yeah, this aged well. I don't know if this is gonna age well though. But I gotta see the explanations, man. Jimmy always has some great explanations, man. You know what I'm saying, man? But hey, you know, make sure I got come to roll 10K, you know what I'm saying, man? Without further ado, I was trying to be done for the night. Probably gonna upload probably about maybe 3 or 4 more videos. Let's get to it. Get to it, man.
I don't know how many different ways to say it, but it was a special year, all things considered.
This must have been last year when LeBron sent him home.
Tried to make the most of it, come back, follow this up, everybody make the right strides, take advantage of the summer, and you don't want to see us next year.
It's crazy.
And that'll do it. It's over. The goal
wow.
is returned to a familiar place.
Oh shoot. Thought I'm sick, man. That's why I ain't really been uploading like that. It's crazy.
He called it.
He did.
All odds, the Warriors are now the 2022 NBA champions.
Dang.
Somehow, this team that was dead in the water just 2 seasons
yeah,
ago
I remember that.
has been crowned NBA champions. But this team had no business even being here in the first place. This Warriors team was never supposed to win this championship. A roster full of has-beens and fringe players making a run at a championship.
They built it together, bro. You gotta give them credit, you know what I'm saying?
It should have been impossible. But they've got Steph Curry. And as I was watching Steph completely dismantle the Boston Celtics on their home court to close out the finals,
Spot
I
of
thought
green.
to myself, I'll more than likely never see another player like this in my lifetime.
Nah, for real. We gotta appreciate him while Curry still playing.
He is truly a one of one. And I think it's time we take a closer look at where he ranks among the greatest players to
I got him top 5, bro.
Because
okay,
the Warriors should have never won this championship.
Wait. Oh, wow. I've been bamboozled, bro. I thought they meant like in a bad way they shouldn't have won it, bro. But dang, so that's how they mean it. Okay, all right. My fault, y'all kind of slow. You know what I'm saying?
Seconds here in this 2018 NBA season. There's the buzzer. There's a new dynasty in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors champions.
Nick Young, bro. Nick Young, I ain't seen. Yo.
And the latest with a sweep.
Do y'all remember exactly where you were and how you felt when this happened? I do.
I ain't gonna lie, I was mad.
I vividly remember watching the Warriors dismantle the NBA year after year on their way to an all but certain championship. I remember sitting idly by as my favorite player
That's the year
was
J.R.
getting
Smith
walked out of the
blunder.
building in the finals. It was inevitable, and it felt
-23
like the reign
is
of the Golden
crazy.
State Warriors was never going to end, and I would spend the rest of my days
Gosh,
watching
dang,
this
young sick, man.
unbeatable,
Gosh.
unstoppable Goliath of a basketball team make quick work of every single organization that stood in their way.
Hold on, y'all. I need to get some
I felt
tissue real quick.
hopeless. The Warriors pushed me to the brink of insanity, and it was never going to end.
All right.
Or at least
You have to wipe
that's
something
what I
out, bro.
thought.
I'm sick, dog. I've been having drainage for the longest. What you call it? Oh, I don't even want to see them injuries no more. Dang. Ooh, I remember that. Damn. Hey.
And that was it. A 5-year run, cementing their spot as one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history, all came crumbling down in a matter of moments. Goliath had fallen, and for the first time in half a decade, the door was open for other teams to win it all. The Raptors won their first championship in franchise history.
I'm sorry, man. Congratulations to them, but if KD and Clay was healthy, they would have won.
Crowned champions for the first time
No
in
cap.
a decade. The Dragon had been slayed, and I could now rest knowing the Golden State dynasty was behind us.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm not gonna hold you.
6 NBA finals in 8 years.
Shoo.
4 NBA championships. A remarkable run by any measure that only a handful of teams in the history of NBA have accomplished.
Just good drafting and great coaching.
You are the 2020.
Hopefully my Grizzlies can be up next year. You know what I'm saying, man? John Morant gonna show y'all something,
I
man.
couldn't have been more wrong.
MVP season
Somehow,
coming.
Despite injuries and roster changes and ups and downs and everything in between, the Warriors are champions once again. We said they were getting too old.
Once again, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors.
We said the roster looked like a G-League team. We said they couldn't win without
that was
Kevin Durant. And they proved us all wrong. Just last season, if you told me the Warriors were going to win another championship, let alone a championship this season, I would have checked you into a mental.
But everybody was out though.
They went from one of the best teams in the history of the NBA to the worst team in the NBA to champions.
They really had D-Lo.
In record time. Just take a moment to appreciate this
crazy
roster that defied all odds and became champions. 6 of them had 0.
But y'all want to know some interesting? I thought Gary Payton was a rookie, bro. I did not know he was passed around.
Players that fit into their system and maxed out their potential. They found value in guys like Gary Payton Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. They saw immense utility.
Man, if Otto Porter just could have did that on the Bulls, bro.
Jordan Poole, and gave them a chance to shine on the biggest stage. Even Andre Iguodala, the oldest player in the entire NBA, played a crucial
That's cap.
role.
It's Udonis Haslem. He's like 45 years old, dog. Believe it or not. It's UD, bro. UD's like 45.
And players buying into their role and maximizing their impact.
Bro been playing since I was born. Before that.
This improbable run, the once-in-a-lifetime talent of Stephen Curry. Before this year's playoffs, we were asked who had the most to prove and whose legacy would be altered the most with the championship. I thought maybe Chris Paul, Giannis, James Harden.
It was definitely CP, man.
Luka Doncic.
It was definitely
the answer
CP.
all along was Stephen Curry, because now that he has well-deserved Finals MVP, the man has done it all. 4 championships, 2 MVPs, 8 All-NBA teams, 8 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles, an All-Star MVP, most three-pointers in NBA history, and a Finals MVP. One of the greatest careers the NBA has ever seen. And at 34 years old, he is still...
Dog, Curry's 34? I think he gonna play till probably 40, probably more than that. About 42.
Players around on our all-time list every other week like some sort of sick game of musical chairs. But if we're going to be honest with ourselves, I think we can all agree that there are a handful of players that remain a step above everyone else. And these are those players. Now, where you choose to rank these players will be different depending on who you ask. Personally,
Tim Duncan.
I have them ranked like this.
Alright, y'all, let me get y'all my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Of course, 1 MJ. I gotta go 2 LeBron, 3 Kareem. Magic was a dog, bro, but I gotta put Curry there, bro. Like Curry number 4, man. Curry number 4. My number 5 could be Kobe. I gotta go Larry Bird, though. I'm sorry. I think Larry Bird was a dog. A lot of people don't know how Larry Bird was a dog. Like, there y'all go. Y'all got my top 5. You wanna know my top 5? 1 MJ, 2 LeBron, 3 Kareem, 4 Curry, 5 Larry Bird. Then I go Shaq next. Then Tim Duncan. Bill Russell then can go. But I just gave y'all my top 5 though. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I probably put Kobe in my top 10. But like I think number 5 too high. No count. You know what I'm saying? But that's my top 5, man. My top 5. Definitely guys like Hakeem up there. Feel me?
Who's been on it for about a decade now. And before him, the most recent players to join this exclusive club were Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant.
I didn't even mention Magic. That's crazy. My fault, y'all. I got Magic at about 6. My fault. I meant to put Magic. My fault.
For a decade. Recently, I was tempted to add Kevin Durant to this list, but realistically, I couldn't bring myself to remove anyone in his place, so he remains on the outside looking in. But after this championship run by Stephen Curry and his entire season as a whole, the time has come. It's time we add a new player to this list.
Who you gonna take out?
It's been a long time coming.
Cool. 7? That's not bad.
Stephen Curry.
That's not bad.
Now undebatably a top 10 player of all time, and this season has cemented his spot on this list.
I think Curry better than Kobe though. I'm sorry.
Respective organizations.
Respect to Kobe though. He's definitely top 10 player. I just gotta take Curry over.
Few players made such a massive impact that
and then I gotta take Magic too.
The franchise began and ended with them. Tim Duncan introduced winning basketball to San Antonio. They couldn't win before.
It's tough, man, because they all good. Great.
Michael Jordan didn't just win with the Bulls. He was the Bulls. Stephen Curry isn't just winning in a Warriors jersey. He is the Golden State Warriors.
Facts. And that's why I put him at top 5.
To a struggling
Feel me?
franchise. And over the last 13 seasons, he has turned them into a behemoth. See, it's one thing to come into a franchise that has seen success, one that has won before and has championship DNA. It is a completely different accomplishment.
Bro, was that Ty Lawson?
That has never even
Man, the Ty Lawson days when they had
Russell did it, Mike did it, Duncan did it.
Ty Lawson and
spent the last decade
what's the dude named Kenneth Fareed and
you
JaVale
don't have to
McGee.
watch Steph tear your favorite team apart to see his generational impact.
Nah, he
Steph
top 5 all
is
time,
important to
bro.
the Warriors' success
Got
as
to.
any player has ever been to any team in NBA history. Here's a chart of the top 10 players all time and how many wins they added to their respective teams over the course of their entire career. For example, throughout Wilt Chamberlain's career, his team won 7.5% more when he.
And if any of y'all want to get on me because I didn't put Kobe at a certain position or Tim Duncan, Magic, it's fine.
Now, anything
You can
above 10%
definitely argue.
is incredible, and nearly all of these players are far above that threshold. When Kobe played, the Lakers won 21.5% more games than when he didn't. Larry Bird led to the direct result of the Celtics winning 22.8% more games. And, of course, the two players that had the largest impact on their team's success are Michael Jordan, and with a large gap above everyone else, LeBron James. But the most important, most impactful, game-changing player for any franchise in the history of the NBA is Steph Curry.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's top 5, man. He's top 5 of all time.
Versus when he's not.
For sure.
That is the equivalent of Steph adding an additional 26 wins for the Warriors over the course of each regular season of his entire career, just by himself.
Somebody, boy, I know. I know that man Flight probably gonna react to this. Probably gonna be like, man, oh my gosh, this proof right here, Curry's the greatest of all time, bro. Better than all. Yeah.
We have seen with our own eyes just how lost
he's top
the
5,
Warriors
man.
are without Steph. 2 years ago, just 5 games into the Warriors,
I can't look at that injury. That's tough.
And was sidelined for the remainder of the season. And in that season, the Warriors weren't just bad.
They were
weren't just
terrible.
one of the worst teams in the NBA. They were literally, by far, the worst team in the entire league. The very next season, Steph returned to the lineup and the Warriors' winning percentage more than doubled. And, well, the rest is history. No matter which players come and go, regardless of how the roster changes around him, Steph remains at the center of one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history. The Warriors should have never won this championship. This title was not in the cards for them. A long shot.
Oh, that's the dude off Blackish. That's a GOAT. I forgot his name.
Unanimously agreed upon that a team could not win a championship off of 3-pointers and jump shots. It was believed that you could not win a title with a point guard doing the heavy lifting for your offense. 2015 was a fluke. 2016 was a blown lead. The next two, well, those don't really count, right? They had Kevin Durant. All they do is shoot threes. They'll never win again playing that style of basketball. The Warriors aren't even a team.
Oh my gosh, my head is hurting.
I wouldn't bet against us.
Hey man, I gonna lie, man. Some bad boys, man. Some bad boys. Golden State definitely gonna be back next year. My Grizzlies better be ready, man. Feel me? My Grizzlies better be ready, man. Cause we gotta, if we're gonna be Golden State, we gotta show up, man. I believe we can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you know, make sure I come to Road 10K. You know what I'm saying? So we'll let you know, Donald, man.